What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play Rayman Origins. In the last episode, we climbed out of this level and made a bit of progress in the Ticklish Temple, and in this episode, well, we're probably going to finish up the Ticklish Temples. So you know what, let's keep the flow going and go to still flowing. This is one of the very few worlds where I can make a lot of play on words or puns with the level's name, so you know what, we're going to take advantage of it while we're here. Now, the very first opening area to this level has some very interesting lum placements, so I'm going to try and get all of them as I can. They're really interesting placements. I've had trouble getting them in the past, so that's kind of why I just wanted to make, wow. Like I was saying, I've had trouble getting them in the past, so I just wanted to make sure that I didn't screw it up this time, but I still ended up screwing it up anyways, so yay for me. At least I'm consistent with my screw-ups, right? I mean, I always manage to do it at some point. Alright, so that level's completely empty now. Let's just move on to the next area and get ourselves a bunch of lums. I think what I actually want to do here is... Yes, there we go. Ton of lums right from that, and now we can just move on our merry way. And I think the best way to do this area is run up and grab this coin, maybe? No, I actually got hit twice there, but still survived. I'll take it, game. Because I think we have actually slight invincibility frames after we get hit for our very first time. I think we have maybe, like, the gracefulness of being able to take one extra hit, which is really nice. I'll take that any day, actually. But there we go. So yeah, we can go through trees now, which is something that's really cool, and it's actually kind of confusing. My very first playthrough of this game, it really, like, tripped me up for a good, like, few minutes just because I was like, well, where do I go? I mean, the trees blend in so well, it didn't even occur to me to sort of go through it. Now, there is something that I do want to pick up over here, so if I can do this correctly and not get hit, I can grab this coin and come down here. More importantly, though, I want to go back over here because here's our very first electoon cage. Now, this electoon cage is pretty easy to collect. All you need to do is run up the walls, smash the enemies, and you're good to go pretty much. There's nothing too, you know, fancy or spectacular here. It's a pretty simple cage to get, but... there we go. There's our very first cage. Now, I'm going to openly admit right now, I have the hardest time finding the second cage in this level. So, I'm not 100% sure where it is, but I'm going to do my best to look for it. Since we are at the end of the world anyways, most likely I'll come back to this level if I do miss it and just collect it. So it's really not going to be that big of a loss should I miss it, but I do actually want to line this up perfectly. And by perfectly, I mean miss a few lums, but whatever, that's not that big of a deal. More importantly, what I would like to do is grab these, thank you very much, and there's also a coin down here I would like to collect, so assuming I can avoid these stupid pink pufferfish, we can grab that and get out of here as well, and we are doing fantastic on lums. Look at that, 303 already, and I believe we're very close to the end of the level, though, and I don't know where the second electoon cage is, so that's a problem, actually. I don't hear the help me anywhere either, and that kind of concerns me. Is that I can't actually hear it, because this is the very last screen before the end of the level, I believe. So if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be in here, unfortunately, and I don't know where it is. But we can do that and collect all of these guys. Now, pro tip, just close that off. It'll make your life a lot easier, especially for when coming back up here. I'm going to collect the remaining few lums that are going to be on these platforms, and then there's also a coin down under the sea that I would like to collect. So, there we go, and you know what? I think actually the cage might be right down here. Oh, look at that, those sneaky dogs. Well, it looks like I finally found it then, that's good. I'm glad I didn't miss this. And how do I go about getting around you jerks? Apparently like so. Although, wait a minute. How do I actually get up there? Can I do this? Is this a thing that I can do? Yes, indeed, it is a thing I can do. Ah, okay, there we go. I see what they want me to do here. We gotta blow up these pimples. Now we can get to our cage. I'll take it. Get out here. There was like one enemy guarding this entire electoon cage. Whatever. We freed them. There we go. And you know what? We should actually be able to collect enough lums to get that happy disco medal. So we can actually like completely complete this level. Because that's what the word completely means. I should use that word more often in like the next few sentences. Because that's not overused at all. Alright, let's not screw up and get these lums. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. That was only 4 apparently. Either that or I can't count. No, it was 5. Never mind. Screw it. I'll take the hit and grab the coin and go. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I really didn't need that heart. We're at the end of this level anyways. So, assuming I can make my jumps correctly, we can get out of here. Alright, so let's go thread the needle and die. There we go. Much better the second time around. And we'll kill all of these guys for the fun of it. Why not? We don't need them around. Now we can free our electoon cage with 381 lums. Nicely done. All electoon cages accounted for. More than enough lums to get the Happy Disco medal at the end. I will take it. That was actually one of my better runs of this level, believe it or not. I mean, there were some mess ups in there, you know, it's gonna happen, especially when you're recording and doing an LP. I mean, I think I'm pretty good at this game, but when I'm not recording, I'm a lot better at this game, actually. It's kind of ridiculous how good I am at certain platformers, and this just happens to be one of those games. And again, I'm bragging on my own skill, but there we go. There's our disco medal. Look at, his eyes are moving up and down his face. That's probably not good for him. Whatever. Let's get out of here. And stop bragging about skills in a video game, considering they don't even matter at all. Alrighty, so this next level I'm actually very, very excited for. It is going to be fun. Anyways, let's go to poor little Daisy, and you know what? I can't actually think of a play on words for this level. That's kind of annoying. There's no puns or anything that are coming to mind. Oh man, looks like we missed an opportunity, but look, in this level it's a little bit different. We can't go to the right. Everything I know is a lie. We have to go to the left to make progress in this level? What is going on? My entire life is just broken right now. This game broke me. But alright, so yeah, run! The giant flower wants to kill us. Run from the giant flower. That's basically what this has come to. By the way, when I said run from the giant flower, I meant jump directly into his mouth and die. I totally did that on purpose. Not an accident at all. But yeah, there's these few little checkpoints in this level where sort of the flower just sort of waits right there, destroys some platforms. I don't know, like maybe it gives you an extra time to go get some extra lums or something like that. Collect a heart that's floating around maybe. They're not really necessary. Get up there, please. However, they might be necessary for me because I'm terrible at this apparently. Alright. Now, yes, there are a few different ways that you can collect lums in this area. Now, I normally go for the coins. I think that's the better way to do it, but as you can see, there's king lums around here as well. I'm not entirely sure which way yields the most amount of lums because I've only ever gone for the coins. I think the coins do give you more lums in the long run, so that's what I would suggest doing. However, I'm not entirely sure, so if you want to try it out the other way, by all means, go for it. I just think getting the coins are a little bit easier because they're sort of structured in... They're always in the same place. Well, everything's always in the same place, but they're just structured easier to grab, and I don't know, I just always go for them. But this guy can't follow us any longer right now, at least, so we can move on to the next area. However, that's soon going to change, because it looks like he found a way to follow us. So let's quickly not waste any time and get through here. In this area tricks you up a lot, because randomly, they just make it so you stop, you know, sort of riding on the ceiling. And oh no! What is going on? The platform disappeared from underneath us! Well, here we are at our boss fight, and let me just be the first to say, if this is your very first time playing this boss fight, it's freaking impossible. Alright, maybe it's not impossible, but it is really hard because basically he's a 3-hit boss. It's pretty easy, right? It would seem like that, but he has different phases and patterns of attack, and if it's their first time, it is really hard to figure out what the patterns are your very first time going through. I mean, he does telegraph them to some degree, but like right now you would think to go under him to avoid him, but no, that's not what you want to do at all. You just kind of want to wait it out, run on the ceiling, and then hit him your second time. And this third phase is even more confusing. I don't even understand what happens here. I like to just sort of not die, so I sort of just jump under him, and when he gets ready to attack like that, just sort of move out of the way. You know, watch the shadow, I guess. That's the easiest thing to do. Now, I would like to get him on this side of the arena, so that way, when he shoots his tongue at me, I can just land on it and get my third and final hit. There we go. Nicely done. Oh, and don't worry about your lum count too much in this level. They make these pretty lenient on the lum side. And oh my gosh, what did I do to you? I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Aw, he turned into a cute little flower. I don't feel so bad anymore. I really don't. But there you go. That is all done. But yes, like I was saying, lums, we only need like 100 of them, I think. So having 178 is way more than you actually need. And we even got the Happy Disco medal at the end. So we were a very good overachiever in this level. I'll take that. I'll take that any day. Alright, give me my medal, man. There we go. Do a disco dance. Do a celebratory happiness. Whatever you're doing, Teensy. Whatever. Let's get out of here. So, that world is pretty much complete now. Obviously, we do need to go back and get one thing, which we will do in a minute here. But first, let's tally up our electoons and check it out. His power is now going to the top of that mountain. We'll need to rescue 3 more of the kings and we are good to go. For now, though, let's head in and do the tricky treasure time trial speed running thing. So, let's go play in the shade a little bit. Because you know what? We've had a rough time out here. Teensy's been in the sun. I'm pretty sure the sun isn't good for zombies at all. So he needs some shade. And, well, it's a silhouette, you know, tricky treasure run. It is not exactly easy. That's to say the least about this level. I mean, it's just not easy not knowing what things are. I don't know why. It makes it a little bit harder for me. And oh my gosh, this is not good. Alright, let's try this again with a little less dying this time. That would be nice. You know what? This level actually does bear a little bit of resemblance to one on the 3DS version of this game. So maybe, because I've played that level before, I'll have a slight advantage here. I don't know. This level has been giving me a lot of trouble as we've been going through here. And oh crap, I think I might actually have it this time. Yes, there we go. Thank you. You guys don't know how many times I did this off screen just to get that. I am so happy right now that I never have to do that again. That is fantastic. I definitely ate those words when I was bragging before in the episode, just saying how good I was. Yeah, that was karma for you right there. But anyways, that wraps up this world, so I guess you guys can vote for a new character, but that is going to do it for this episode. So once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.